Welcome back, everybody. My name is All Fun and Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also make fun little videos here on YouTube. Well. Somebody's decided to jump in our base and accidentally set the base on fire. I can't see anything. What do I got to do around here? Well, if you manage to have some ice in your inventory, you can literally just take the ice and click on whatever's on fire. You might take a smidge of damage, but honestly, it's basically worth it at that point to do so. There are alternate routes to stop fires without a flingomatic, and of course, that's none other than using your trusty little watering can. If you don't have a watering can, you probably should get one because they're very useful for farming anyways, but not to say that you're going to have a fire inside of your base, but if you do, well, it might just come in handy. And not to mention you can take ice and basically refill the watering can, take the watering can to a local pond and refill it there. So there you go. Other than basically using a flingomatic, which is my recommendation for preventing fires, you can of course just use these two resources, ice and a watering can, to prevent fires. Now, there are other alternatives, multiple different ways to actually preventing fires, but let's just talk about the basics here, and it looks like we already have. Remember, ice does spoil, so you don't want to be keeping it in your inventory, but if you do decide to do so, I probably would suggest just making sure that it is not about to spoil, so keep it inside the fridge. These are obviously just like an emergency situation. Sometimes I always just keep a watering can in my base in case, some weird thing happens. But if case of emergency, chances are a flingomatic will kick on. Now, most of you want to know how to make a flingomatic before the first little bit of the season is over. So I'm going to showcase that pretty soon. Essentially, I like to have a flingomatic pretty much the first thing that I make inside of my base that is more technical than obviously putting a campfire down. This sounds funny, but I'll tell you right now, it saved me a lot of times, especially when somebody has accidentally set the base on fire or when lightning has struck. So nonetheless, there's multiple different ways to prevent fires, but I just want to showcase that you can essentially use ice and a watering can to put out a fire. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again for watching.